Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a look at the recent power rankings, some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You look at Indiana. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played, plenty of time to turn things around.
Here are the five for the Clippers. They've got Paul George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. And it's Ibaka, and it's Jackson in at the one spot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Iguodala out there with Wiggins, and it's Lopez in at the five, roaming the paint. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg. This time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
Here's Ibaka. The shot misses, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Iguodala. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, this is the confidence of Klay Thompson. When he's out there, he is ready to fire on the catch.
And how about a 44-inch vertical leap for Andrew Wiggins, and yet not interested in competing in the dunk contest?
Greg, he can really get up, but says he keeps it simple when he does. One hand or two, he's a game dunker more so than an exhibitionist.
On offense, here are the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Wiggins finds Curry. Wiggins with it. Guarded now by Morris. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pick. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Teron Lue and I had a few minutes to share. I asked about Steph Curry and the problems he poses to defense that fans don't know about. Coach said everyone knows about the shooting, but he's the most slippery guy in the league, too. Constant movement, dips in and around screens all the time. He's hard to locate. And they will have to do their best not to lose Curry in this week. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ibaka, the pass to Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the three ball.
Free throw good, Serge Ibaka.
Well, what you love about Serge Ibaka, yes, he has tremendous size and reach and great athleticism, but he plays his role to a T.
And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Curry finds Wiggins. goes outside. Off target with his three. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 4. And he gets the bucket.
What a smooth-looking release from Kawhi Leonard, doing work in the mid-range. That is his comfort zone.
Now here's Curry. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
You know, oftentimes we talk so much in terms of Steph's scoring ability, but I tell you what, he's one heck of a floor general as well.
Greg, he probably doesn't get enough credit for how he controls the pace, his ability to orchestrate the offense. He can create for himself, certainly, but don't sleep on his ability to create for his teammates.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Bledsoe passes to Zubac. Now Kennard. Bledsoe outside. 14 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Moody. No good on the triple. Clippers trail by 4. To the paint. And Batum throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Hill. It's not going to go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Bledsoe for 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Porter against Johnson. Poole the pass to Porter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Bledsoe. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Boy, finishes close in. Eric Bledsoe plays bigger than that 6'1" frame would suggest.
Hill finds Porter. 58 seconds left in the first. And it's good for 2. Clippers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Batum wide open. He fires. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Hill against Johnson. Right wing. And here's Wiseman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hill, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
No good from Bledsoe.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
What incredible upper body strength. Bledsoe able to finish through punishing blows.
And here's Hill for 3. It doesn't go for him. Ray Thompson has been...
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Batum is out there with Kennard. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Johnson. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. Just 4 to shoot. Top of the key, Wiseman. Kennard with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting with confidence. 50% from the field so far. It's tipped. Defended by Batum. Pass to Moody. And he uses uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Bledsoe outside. Here's Johnson. It's deflected. Here's Wiseman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And the Clippers call time here. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Iguodala.
Well, the veteran leadership, the unselfish attitude, and the versatility of Andre Iguodala, to me, this guy is excellent at whatever is asked of him.
And Iguodala drops them both. Now Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Warriors leading by 6. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. They get it again. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And Curry has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity.
Well, it's a lean frame, but it's an effective frame because Steph Curry knows how to position his body in a way that draws the whistle.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw good, Curry. Stephen Curry hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
Now here's Iguodala. Outside Curry. Good work there as it goes. Curry's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And here's Jackson after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Morris.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
George dishes to Morris. Lopez with the block.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Poked away. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Leonard kicks to George. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 11-point game. Down low. Here's Morris. A shot's good on the assist by George. Morris has got his 3rd basket of the night. And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to leave. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
Here's Curry, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Inside, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Jackson. Morris trying to free himself up.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Curry outside, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The turnaround. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Shot to stop the run. And that concludes the first half.
Through that first half, absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Iguodala out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Leonard doesn't give the defense time to react. His catch-and-shoot game is on point.
Curry gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Lopez passing to Wiggins. Lays it up off the glass.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Clippers trail by 19. Outside Leonard. That one falls.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Murray finds Lopez.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Jackson with it. And there's the pass to Leonard. 3rd quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. The shot by George, no good. Warriors leading by 19 points. Here's Iguodala, and Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Iguodala at his best. A terrific drive, gets to the rim with ease.
for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Los Angeles calls timeout. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Johnson against Hill. Ibaka wide open. He fires. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Wiggins trying to get open as Iguodala. He can't hit that time.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Here's Poole, guarded by Bledsoe. Warriors getting another chance here. Tries again. Now here is Hill. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 3. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kennard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Hits the jumper in space.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
It's Iguodala with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Iguodala's got 6.
Well, I'll tell you, that's a nice handle from Andre Iguodala. He had to maneuver around the defense.
Back to Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets. Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Down low. Here's Batum. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 6 assists now in the game. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. There's the foul against the Clippers. The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Johnson surveying the floor, and Leonard has it in the corner. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
and the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Wiseman. Banked in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 17.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's good, 2 points. And it's 6 points for Johnson.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's Porter outside. No good on the shot. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. He's covered by Leonard. Fires from 18. A rebound by Johnson. Clippers trail by 13. The putback.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Here's Wiseman. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard looking around. And it's blocked. And he gets it back.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
For Los Angeles, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, you think back to draft day in 2011. It was quiet then. It became loud as his career went on. But the Spurs get the draft rights to Kawhi Leonard on that
Running
day.
out for this game to become competitive. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 11. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jackson in at the point.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, no one rotates over. Andrew Wiggins makes them look silly at the rim.
And here's Jackson. Right side, Leonard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
It's Curry outside. No good on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, putting himself in harm's way, Thompson earns a trip to the foul line. He knows how to put defenders on their heels.
Indoors, we talk often about the toughness of Klay Thompson, something that is in this young man's genes.
No doubt, Greg. His dad, Michael, rock solid both mentally and physically. Remember, Michael, a 2-time NBA champion in his own right. Such an advantage for Klay to grow up in an environment of winning.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ibaka's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
It is so easy to like the easygoing Klay Thompson. This guy is so dependable at both ends, and he excels shooting the basketball.
All the officials are all over that one.
First one falls for him.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Both free throws good from Jackson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Higgins outside. Lopez outside. From deep, Iguodala drills it from outside. Iguodala's got 9 points now in just the second half.
We know Andre Iguodala has proven himself a capable three-point shooter. You've got to show him a measure of respect.
Outside Jackson. Passes to George. Puts it up from 15. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 14. Wiggins drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, no doubt, making a concerted effort to attack. Wiggins draws the contact.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Leonard kicks to George. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Here's Morris.
Well, you love how Iguodala stays in front of his man, uses his length and big hands to annoy whoever he's defending.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Take a look at Thompson. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Pocket 2, three-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's Jackson on the assist from Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He uses the threat of his drive to open up looks for him offensively. Jackson is one smart cookie.
Clippers trail by 14. Outside Leonard. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
They double-team Curry. Wiggins against Leonard. Wiggins outside. From deep, Iguodala. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy
Fans
looks.
got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. See if they can get it done, Kevin.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Iguodala outside. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steph Curry.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Iguodala, the pass to Curry. Over Jackson, again, Golden State.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Golden State. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Lopez. For three. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Nobody near Leonard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Let's remember, in college, just a 25% three-point shooter, but Kawhi Leonard, he makes a weakness a strength.
Knocks down the three ball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, for breaking the schedule before this game. What did that time off do for you?
With those extra days, we were able to just recharge, both mentally and physically, have 2 good days of practice, and have the performance we had tonight.
I think you'll be asking for more time off in the coming days, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.